Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a natural, school appropriate look. I wanted it to be fresh and glowy and something to really play up your natural youthful skin. I know a lot of schools here in Australia only allow minimal makeup, if any at all, and I believe the private schools are a little more strict about it as well, so I wanted to keep it to those guidelines. Also, I'm a true believer of time and place rules with makeup. School isn't really the place to go all Kardashian on your face. Trust me, sleep in a little longer and enhance your youth and well-rested face instead. First, I'm starting out by priming my eyelids. You want your makeup to stay put all day, so a primer is definitely a good idea. Even though we aren't going to be applying a lot of eye makeup, it doesn't mean that we don't want it to still be there by the time you go home. Then, with a fluffy brush, I'm just dusting over some skin tone shadow to even out my lids and assist with blending. This is going to be a look where blending is crucial. After that, on an angled fluffy brush, I'm running a really light beigey brown through my crease and outer lid to add a slight contour to the eye. It's just for depth and shape. I'm wanting to open up my eyes and make me look bright and alert, but naturally. Then we're going to take that same blending brush from before and really blend that out. It's literally just for depth, it's not for colour. Next, I'm taking a NYX eye pencil in Sparkle Nude and applying it to my lids and blending it out with my finger. This colour blends out really well and it kind of just adds a dewiness to the lid. It gives a little bit of a sparkle to brighten up the look without making you look like you have a glitter eyeshadow on. Then I'm going back in and just making it a little darker at the lash line and blending it out again. This is just to marry it up with that contour. Lastly, with the eyeshadow, I'm taking that same angled fluffy brush we used before and just patting over any leftover product on top of the eye pencil. This is just going to add some extra insurance against creasing. Then I'm using a nude eyeliner on my lower waterline to disguise any redness and really make me look bright-eyed and awake. This is a especially good tip if you've been up late the night before. You know, studying of course. For my face, I'm definitely going to be using a primer. I'm focusing on the T-zone here as this is where you're more likely to run into problems with wear throughout the day. Teenage skin can be an absolute pain. Next, I'm concealing very lightly under my eyes to get rid of my dark circles. The one thing I can't stress enough is this: if you don't need to conceal, don't conceal. And if you don't need to conceal, don't use a concealer to highlight. Use a highlighting product. And I know that teenage skin problems can make you want to throw a vat of concealer on your face. But if you have issues with breakouts, acne, or serious blemishes, look into getting a decent corrector over just piling on concealer. All it's going to do is make your face look cakey and aggravate your skin. A specialized product is going to do more favors and your skin will thank you for it. Now I'm going in with a BB cream on a round top kabuki brush. I'm buffing this over my face but then very gently stippling it where I applied my concealer, as I don't want to wipe all that away. The BB cream I'm using doesn't require a setting powder and it's lightweight, non-sticky, and it has a really nice level of coverage while still looking like skin. Be careful when choosing a BB or a CC cream. I find a lot of them to be very thick, very sticky, and if you're going to go through all that trouble with a BB cream, you may as well wear foundation, and it's definitely going to defeat the whole purpose. If you're having skin issues, there are a lot of medicated BB creams out there to target specific problems like acne, so it's definitely worth shopping around and really getting something beneficial for your skin at this point in your life. And lastly with that, I'm taking a little bit of the BB cream on a smaller brush onto my brow bone. This is just for continuity through the face and tying it all in together. And because I forgot to do this before, I'm applying one coat each of two different mascaras to my top and bottom lashes. I have very sparse lashes, so the first one is really good at separating and really coating each lash, and the second one just adds a little extra volume. Don't go overboard with the spider leg lashes, just enough to frame your eyes, and if black is too much, use a brown mascara for a more subtle and natural finish. Now I'm not going to be doing any contouring. I don't think school is the place to be whipping out the contour, so I am just dusting a light peachy blush over my cheeks and then literally touching it to the sides of my forehead for a really healthy, sun-kissed and fresh glow. As for highlighter, I'm going in a little heavy with this, and the reason for that is because I have very dry skin, which tends to be quite dull. So if you're prone to oily skin, you might want to skip this step, or just go a lot lighter than I have. Also, I'm applying it in all the usual places: the tops of my cheekbones, the bridge of my nose, center of my face and forehead, my cupid's bow and my chin. I really want that glow from within kind of look. Lastly, for the lips, I'm using a sheer lip crayon. It gives a subtle hint of colour, it's really moisturising, and it's easy to throw in your bag if you want to reapply it during the day. So that's the finished, fresh-faced, glowy, back-to-school look. If you do find that you are still having problems with your makeup staying all day, finish it off with a setting spray rather than powdering or adding extra layers. As usual, all products will be listed in the down bar. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos, and any questions or comments, leave them below. I always love hearing from you guys.